Mic check, max spit stats like a tactician. Link breaking plays down, surging with precision. Scoob got the jokes, punchlines hitting crisp. Whole squad on the mic, call it audible bliss. Gritter and gospel. We the chapel of the huddle, global reach, Titan speak. Breaking every bubble from the turf to the booth. Knowledge stay colossal. Podcast the playbook, no room for apostle. Titans global, we break it, we mold it. Talking pigskin, the truth get unfolded. Max Link School, we the squad, we the clone. Football mind sharp, taking you across the globe. Max drop gems, X's and O's like hieroglyphs. Link dissecting plays, no time for the myth. School keep it raw, laugh till you cry. Huddle up, Titans talk, no flag, let it fly. Every league, every player, we dissect the grind. From the draft to the field, future stars in line. Whistles blow, helmets clash, stories untold. We bring the heat like cleats burning through the cold.
From kickoff to OT, every snap's a tale. Global Titans, we prevail, never stale.
What's up, Titans fans, and welcome to a special edition of Titans Global Podcast. We had to delay last night's show because right before we went live, I had a small electrical fire in the kitchen, and my wife kind of freaked out. And to be honest, I kind of freaked out too. Hey, we're off to a good start. Scoob's already having some technical difficulties. But that is exactly what happened. There was a small fire inside my wall in my kitchen, so I had to basically kind of bail out of the show last minute, cut the electricity off, and figure out how to fix that, without burning down my house. But all is good. Everything is fine. Obviously Link isn't here, and that's because he had to work late or whatever. I guess Tuesdays aren't great for him, but that's all right. You got me and Scoob. Scoob, how you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow us. I'm having a good time, man. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Excited to talk about some of these free agent acquisitions.
I actually can fit in my Jeffrey Simmons jersey, bro. I lost 30 pounds, so I'm feeling good. I'm fitting in my...
Heck yeah, man. Losing weight, getting healthy. There's nothing greater than that right there, brother. So yeah, free agent signings. First of all, hang on. Let's pump the brakes for a second. Right before we came on air, about 15 minutes ago, I got a message across my Twitter that said, basically, the Ravens have backed out of the Max Crosby trade.
Yeah.
End of statement. And I was like, whoa, what? I mean, something nasty must have happened. What the hell? Then come out that he might have not passed his physical or something.
Right.
I mean, did you hear about this? That's crazy.
I seen something about they said he didn't pass his physical, but I don't know, man. I felt like that was a lot. I mean, I don't know, man. These old guys, they get hurt and they just can't pass physicals, I guess. I don't know. That's crazy. Something like that. Has anything like that ever happened?
I mean, yeah, there's been
that drastic.
I don't know that it has ever been on a scale quite this big. Because he was traded for 2 number 1 draft picks. I mean, obviously the guy was highly touted.
Right.
Great skills. I mean, great player. Not taking anything away from Max Crosby, but that is just a wild show of events. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy, man. I mean,
it's insane, man. Insane.
Yeah. But anyway, to talk about some Titans news. So Monday, obvious. By the way, I'm taking off work next free agent day. I'm not doing this at work again because literally, man, my boss and I wasn't doing good enough on keeping up with it. Neither one was being satisfied. So
luckily, I had that day off. So,
but I am definitely taking it off next year. But anyway, waited about an hour, got all the way through my lunch break, and then right as I get back to work, they make
started
a
popping
signing.
off, didn't it?
So yeah, and the first signing I see is Mitch Trubisky, and I was like,
"Well, hold on, hold on. We re-signed Morgan Cox first."
Okay, well, yeah, that was before technically free agency. But yeah, for me, when I saw Mitch Trubisky, I was like, man, I waited an hour for this.
Right.
But then I realized I'm able to finally substantially say that Levis is no longer the backup on this team. You don't go out and
No.
sign a veteran quarterback to also keep Will Levis on the roster. That's
What
just
do you think? They're going to get a sixth or seventh for him, probably?
probably. I mean, something like
Right.
that. You know, I mean,
I don't see him just releasing him.
I mean, maybe it
They
depends.
might,
It
yeah.
really depends. I mean, the NFL has a way of snobbing the Titans, so I
Right.
mean, it's possible.
Right. I hear you.
But that was my view of turning the Mitchell Trubisky sign into something positive, was to say, well, at least this means that I can finally.
And he is a good backup, you know. He can come in and win a game or two, but I don't count him on winning a bunch. But he is a decent backup. He's probably the best backup we've had in a while.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to give him much credit. The thing that I don't want him around Cam Ward, and I know that sounds weird, but man, I am Southern if anything else at heart, and one bad apple spoils a bushel. That's
Right.
that is true, man. I've seen that so many times of people having good chemistry, and then this one dude comes in and starts dropping little seeds, and before you know it, the whole thing's just destroyed. And
I hear you.
so I think the character goes a lot into it and stuff like that. But anyway, trying to move off of that bad.
Right.
Next I saw Daniel Billinger, not the tight end I wanted. I really wanted Kate Otten when I saw he got signed. I believe he re-signed with the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't even know
I
who
don't.
that guy is. You know, I didn't know
He
who he was.
he didn't get the market he expected to get, but whatever. He was
I mean, they
damn
paid
well
him
worth.
24 million.
I was gonna say he's damn well worth every penny he got. I assure you, and I would have much rather paid him that than what we paid
So that
Daniel
tells you
Bellinger.
Chig's not coming back, right?
Definitely not coming back.
Right.
Um, yeah, and what's crazy is everything that I've heard from all the big media guys was that they were trying to sign Chig, like aggressively trying to re-sign Chig Okonkwo. So either Chig Okonkwo is just ridiculously high on what his value or what he thinks his value is,
Or he's ready to
or
move on.
yeah, he just doesn't want to play for the Titans anymore.
Right.
And obviously, at this point, he just doesn't want to play for the Titans anymore because nobody
Probably.
signed him on the first 2 days. I mean, that means you're definitely a tight end too, no matter where you go. So
Right.
you're not going to get much better of a deal than here at the Titans. But we've already moved on, so I think he has to move on now too. Then we got a couple others, but look, I'm not going in the order of which we signed him. I'm trying to build up, so I'm
Right.
sorry. Austin Schlottman was the next guy. I think Schlottman, I think is how you say his name. I'm
Yeah.
not really good with names, but
I'm
anyway,
interested to see
6'6".
him too because he did some good things when he came in as a backup.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying. He's our Corey Levin kind of,
yeah.
maybe a little. I don't know if he's a little better or a little worse,
And
but
I
we'll
guess what
find
they're
out
saying
later.
is him and Slater are gonna battle it out for the center spot.
That's what I hear. Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll see.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he brings. I really wanted them to sign what was that guy's name? Dang it. The guard from the Raiders. They kept saying could convert to center or whatever.
Center, right.
I don't really care if he converted or not, but it would have been nice to have a backup at the guard position. Since I don't think Zeitler's coming back at all. But anyway, more on that later. Um Cord Cordell Volson. Y'all gonna have to excuse me with the names. I'm not great with names, but Cordell Volson, 27, 6'7", 313 pounds, 3-year starter. This is a guard, by the way.
Yeah.
Said we would talk about it later. Boom, there it
A
is.
depth piece, I say. A depth piece. Maybe a
I don't
starter.
think it's a depth piece. I
You
think it's
don't?
a starter in case if we don't re-sign Zeitler. Zeitler
Right.
says he's coming back. So if we don't re-sign Zeitler, that means we didn't have interest in re-signing Zeitler, and the only person we signed in the position to refill it would have been Cordell Volson. So I
Right.
think this is your starter unless we re-sign Zeitler with a little asterisk right there. But
Right.
I don't know. I'm not upset by it either. Again,
No, no, man. We need it.
absolutely great numbers before he got sidelined with a shoulder injury for the entire 2025 season. That's
Right.
a little worrisome to me. But as long as that's fully healed, obviously it is, or he won't pass his physical, and then the deal's
Right.
null and void, just like we talked about with Max Crosby. So I don't think it's a bad deal. I think we paid him like 27 million
And
over 3 years or something like that.
right. I
I think
think
it
the
equaled
Titan
out to
tax
like
is
12.
gone, bro.
What's that?
I think the Titan tax is gone. Everybody says you got to pay a Titan tax. Well, I
No,
don't
I
think we
agree
did
with
that
you.
this year.
And to be honest, I'm one of those people that say you as the Titans you have to overpay, otherwise you're just not going to get big names. And you're right. It did not happen this year. We did not see the amazing amount of money
Right.
for the players. I mean, even the big time players like John Franklin Myers and Wandale, which are the two biggest signings in my opinion.
Right.
Um,
And the corner from the Saints.
oh
He was
yeah,
pretty
Alontae
big too.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna love Alontae Taylor
Oh
here
yeah.
because he went to UT. So I mean, it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
And he's pretty good too.
I tell you who I really got excited for. Um, I think his name is Cordell.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than Cordell. I don't know. Anyway, Flott from the
Yeah.
Giants. He's 24, long. It's got short arms, but other than that, absolute dog, man. Go watch some tape on that guy. Holy crap. He loves to tackle.
We got
Loves
some
loves
corners now,
to do.
don't we?
Yeah, man. Completion percentage of 42.9%. And if you again go back and watch his tape, he will peel off of his receiver when he sees the quarterback going to jet to go and try to get in
And
front
he's
of
not
the other
afraid to
I
hit the
mean,
running backs either.
it's amazing to watch though, because it's what they teach you really is to watch the quarterback's eyes, not the receiver.
Right.
And he does that, I think, better than any tackle I've seen in a while, or any cornerback I've seen in a while. So interesting dude here.
Yeah, he's got the dog in him for sure.
Yeah, and play inside, outside. I think he's going to play outside for us. I think he's probably going to be the starter unless we sign, or draft a really high draft pick or sign somebody else that I
I
don't
think
know
they
exists.
signed. I think they signed their two starting corners.
I I think they did too, and I don't dislike either one of them. The other
Nope.
one was somebody I brought up earlier this week, which was Alontae Taylor.
Right.
Still young at 27. He's got the right build at 6 foot, 199 pounds from the Saints. Played over 1,000 snaps and 62 receptions is all he gave up. Now I know 62 receptions sounds like a lot, but he played 541 coverage snaps. So that's 541 times he was tested, and only 62 times did they think he could be
That's pretty
beat,
damn
and he
good.
was. I think that's pretty good. I'm not upset
Yeah.
with that. Now, his completion percentage and his ratings, when you look at him, aren't that great, but he is a huge upgrade from
Oh
Daryl
yeah.
Baker Jr. Let's not get that confused right now. Both these guys are a massive upgrade from Daryl Baker Jr., who was our number one corner last year.
Yep.
You can't count Snead anymore. He's done.
Man,
So I
why are
mean,
they? I think there's
what's that?
something in Snead's contract that we can't cut him or something. I don't know.
Oh no, they'll cut him. They'll cut him. It just it like I said, that they don't have to be in a rush to cut him because the
Right.
post June is the designation he's going to get, just like if they cut Ridley.
Right.
So I think that more than anything, we're kind of waiting Snead out. I think we'll wait Snead out all the way until June 1st. If trying to see if that court case is going to come out. Because if
Right.
that settles in a unsavory fashion for him, then that means we can get out of the contract. We don't have to pay him any money, which is
Right.
definitely preferred by all front office because he hasn't given us anything. You know what I mean? So
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's bled us enough. So I mean, hopefully that's what's going on, and that's what they're waiting on with Snead. So we're just gonna have to be patient and wait that one out. Calvin Ridley is gonna depend on cuts and stuff like that. I don't think signing Wandell is enough to cut Calvin Ridley.
And
Again, though, he could be a
I
post
can see
June
a
cut.
world where he's playing for us this year.
So yeah, I could too. And as much as I hate it, I mean, you're already paying the guy. I mean, you're only going to
Right.
save yourself like
And he
13
is a thousand
million.
yard receiver too, you know.
But anyway,
And
my point is that I don't think you cut him unless you take a receiver like super high, and you
right.
think that receiver is gonna, or you get somebody in that I don't know who else is out there that I would even call even a possession receiver as a X or a Y. So I don't
I
know. I
mean,
just don't.
the best guy left is Jennings, right?
Yeah, and I'm not really high on Jennings.
Right.
He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's not terrible, but he's just not great either. And obviously,
Right.
the NFL agrees with me because nobody signed him yet.
Right.
If you didn't get taken in the first day of free agency, then you're not a hot commodity. If you didn't get taken in the second day of free agency, then you might want to rethink your strategies. That's just, I mean, that's just the way I look at it. Because all these, I
right.
mean, if you saw how much activity was going on from noon yesterday until like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock last night, even into midnight, and then you wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and it's dead,
I think
dead.
that's why, right, and that's probably why nobody signed Hendrickson either, because I think he's wanting mid 30s, you
Oh, yeah,
know,
dude. He wants an
and nobody
amazing
wants to pay
contract.
him that.
And I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to pay
No,
him that either, especially with the
no,
numbers that he had last year. He's got
and he's
injuries. He's
injured.
old. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people are high on him, and look, again, he's a great player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but that's the exact. He has the exact same problems for all the people who are saying don't draft Bailey. It's the exact
right,
same thing. He's a specialized pass rusher, and that's it.
right.
I mean, he's not going to help you on the run. He's not going to help in any of that. It's just anyway. Um, Now we get to the really fun ones. Uh, as soon as they announced it, I was like, "There it is. There's the one I've been waiting for." I even put out a little video because I was a little excited about it.
I've seen your
Um,
video.
and I hate putting out videos at work, man, because I look like shit. I mean, I'm a mechanic, so it doesn't matter. You know, even if I
right.
wanted to look good, I can't because I'm crawling under cars and stuff. But still, anyway, uh, not that I ever look great. Anyway, Wandale Robinson, 25 years old, 5'11", 5'8", excuse me, 5'8",
Right.
185 pounds. Uh, Huge in the slot, can play outside.
He had his best year
Dog.
last year.
Yeah, I mean, you watch his tape again. He's one of those dudes that will give himself up to catch the ball, which is
Yeah.
exactly what you want. He's small, but he is feisty. He's
Yeah.
got a little bit of chip on his shoulder too, and I can understand why that appeased Sala. We already know why Dabo wanted him, but Sala, I mean,
Right.
he's looking at this guy and he's like, yes.
Yeah. The only thing about him is I feel like him and DK are the same wide receiver. So I feel like he is what DK can be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was the one. Yeah, okay, I was happy, but I don't know. That wasn't my most exciting signing.
I'll be honest with you. If I was the Titans and I was looking at just taking these wide receivers into the season, obviously, I think I would start off with Calvin Ridley on the outside, and but on the other side, I don't think I would have Elick Manor. I think I would have DK there.
DK on the deep, right?
Yeah. Now that's if you don't draft or sign another wide
Right,
receiver. If you just take the wide receivers we have now, I think you have DK on the outside, and then you have Robinson in the slot where he does his best work, and I can roll with that because I mean you got an X receiver that can run a 4.4. He's 6'1". Chig can do that. I don't think there's any problem with that. He would be raw at it. We would definitely have to work with him and stuff like that. But I think he could turn into a nice outside wide receiver.
Right.
Um, Now, I also think that the signings that we made and the comments that Borganzi made at the combine about how the free agent market was better towards the slot, and you would draft your outside guy. I think those
Right.
were his exact words. I posted it earlier. I think
Man, how much do you love that guy now, man? How
oh
much
yeah,
do you love Borgo, bro? I've been calling him Borgo because that's what Salah's been calling him. So, man, I tell you what, he's changing something. I tell you, he's doing some damn good work.
you can tell he comes from a winning organization.
Yeah, for sure.
And I guess we've had guys like that in the past, but this guy just
Something different
I
about
don't
him,
he's a
man.
little different.
You
Yeah,
know,
he's a
we
little
met him in
different.
person that day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he's
something
he's
different about him.
he's got like a I don't want to
Uh,
say mafia like, but it almost is. He's almost like
Arrogance. It's a
mafia like.
good arrogance.
He just kind of walks into the room and just looks
Right.
around like everybody should be happy he's there. And I mean,
Right.
I am. So I don't know. Anyway, biggest signing of the day, in my opinion, the Mac Daddy was John Franklin Myers.
Yes, sir. That's my favorite signing.
When we signed him, I was literally my boss was right next to me. His son, who is also my boss, I guess, was also right there talking to him. And I looked down on my phone and I saw that we signed John Franklin, which everybody pretty much knew that was going to happen
Yeah.
anyway. But I'm so used to being a Titans fan and being disappointed when you
Right.
just absolutely know something. Um, so I jumped up and was like, yes. And
Me
my
too.
boss
My
was
wife
like,
called me an idiot.
yeah. No, my boss looked right at me and go, "Who'd the Titans sign?" I mean, he knew what it was. And I
Right.
told him, John Franklin Myers, and he's like, "I don't know who that is." And I was like, "I know. You
Right.
think you know about football, but
Man.
you have no idea." This dude is like Jeffrey Simmons' uh younger cousin or something like that. I mean, he's not quite Jeffrey Simmons level, but he is
Them two
right
together though,
there.
man. Oh my God.
That's the crazy thing. And then you got to think Jermaine Johnson is on the
Right.
outside, who we know can, use his upper body skills and his speed to get around the edge or to swim inside. You
Right.
create this amazing amount of inside pressure. And then you got Ole on the other side if that's who we go with. I mean, if we
Right.
don't draft
You
an
also
edge,
got Ward too.
who? Gio
Jahab
Hobwood?
Ward.
No, he signed with the Patriots
Oh,
earlier.
did he leave? I missed
Yeah,
that. Oh
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Shit, I missed that one.
Yeah, I was a little
Oh
upset about
man.
that. I was like, "Oh, you sons of I
Oh,
hate
I
the
totally
Patriots."
missed that one.
He watched him on the Titans. He was like, "Hey, that guy's pretty good." Like I
Right.
swear Vrabel still watches this every week. But anyway, dude is just a sack machine.
Yeah.
Pressure, 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 pressure. Simmons, 12% of his snaps result in pressure. That's
Right.
second in the NFL according to Next Gen Stats. John Franklin Myers is fourth with an 11.8. So we've got 11.8 and a 12 percenter. I
Right
mean,
there.
Jesus. Dude, yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. People are asking though, what number is he going to wear? And I'm like, come on, man. You
Is it
already know it's not going to be 98. I can tell
right?
you that. But
97.
91 is what I was thinking. I was thinking he'd take 91, but
Right.
I don't know. I think he wore that in college.
I tell you
I
what
don't
though,
know.
if they draft a really good end, man, we could have probably one of the best D lines in the league this year by the end of the season.
Yeah, and I tell you what, man, with all this, if we didn't have Oladejio and the, because Borganzi drafted Oladejio,
Right.
so he obviously believes in the young man. But if
And he
we
was
didn't
getting
have him,
better before he got
if,
hurt.
yeah, if we didn't have him, I would be saying it's pretty much a lock. We're going to draft a defensive end, edge, whatever you want to call it. It's either
Right.
Bain or Bailey or Reese. One of those three is coming to the Titans at pick 4, hands down. But we have Oladejio, which has
Right.
I mean, people don't understand. If you haven't seen this man in person, you have no understanding of how big he is and how fast he moves. It's absolutely freak-like. If he can ever tune those skills down and get the pass rush, swim moves, and
I
some
think Salah's
arsenal
going
in
to
his
fix
upper
him right
body,
up. Yeah, I think
man, he's
Salah's
going to
going to
be
fix him
nasty.
right up, man.
And that's why I say we can afford to not take an edge in the first round and go ahead and draft either Jeremiah Love or
Man, I'm saying it's 90% going to be Love. Just all the moves they made, I think it's going to be Love.
it seems like a pretty good possibility. And if it's
Yeah,
not Love, then I think we trade down.
right,
Um, I could still see a world where we're taking Bailey because he is a specialized
yeah,
pass rusher. But again, that would impede on Oli, and that would almost be like Borgonzi admitting defeat that he shouldn't have drafted that guy in the second round last year.
right.
So I don't know if he's ready to do that yet, and that's why I say I think first round. I think more than likely we're going to take Love or trade down, and in the second round, I really hope that Chris Brazel is there. I've already talked about it a lot.
Right.
I know people are getting tired of hearing me talk about Chris Brazel, but whatever. I still think he is the best
I have a
hands
feeling we're
guy.
going to draft a lot more offense than defense.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I
Yeah,
absolutely think so. I think we're going to be drafting. I think the fourth and fifth rounds are interesting to watch
we're
because
going
I
to get a
think
lineman in there somewhere.
a lineman. I feel like we're going to get a cornerback somewhere still.
Yeah,
Maybe a safety. I don't know. We'll have to see how the signings go or how the cuts. How the
right.
other teams affect because all that stuff affects you. But
Oh, yeah,
right before we came on the or before we were gonna come on the show last night, we signed Joshua Williams. Um, which he's a rotational player with starting experience. So I mean
right.
that's another guy that can come in and start for you if he's allowed to. But he got 10 million for 2 years doesn't seem crazy to me.
No,
And
and
like
Salah did say he rotates his D line a lot, so
yep.
it's good to have those guys.
And Jordan Elliott signed tonight on the D line, defensive tackle, 28 years old, 6'4", 303. Just a space eater.
Yeah,
I mean, that is your Sweat replacement. It's
yeah,
not. Is it as high caliber as Sweat was? No, not even close. But that is exactly what he is. He is your Tervonde Sweat. He's the guy that comes in, eats up space, nose tackle, whatever you want to call him, uh, run eater. That's what he does for a living. So yeah, there you go. We signed was it 10 players so far? I think we signed
looks like
8
the
yesterday
Titans just signed a
and one
punter. I
today.
just popped up on my phone.
Oh, you're
Tommy
kidding me.
Townsend. Tommy
On
Townsend signed a punter, 2-year deal. Just
man,
popped up on my ESPN app.
I've got way too many.
So we just signed a punter.
How about that?
No more.
No more Johnny Hecker.
Yep.
My boy Tyler's going to be changing his account again. He had to change it last year, from
He's the Hecker
Stonehouse to
Stan account
Hecker.
or whatever.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
boy, man.
Yeah, he follows me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good dude. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
be
he is a
honest with
good
you.
dude. He
I
is.
really like Tyler. He's a cool guy
Yeah.
and got kids. What's up?
Yep.
Shout
So we
out
got us a
Tyler.
punter now.
But yeah, we got a punter. All right. What?
Yep.
Where's he from?
And I just seen it was Tommy Townsend. I didn't see where he was from.
He said, "Look, man, come on, give me credit that I actually saw the name."
Right. It popped up so fast.
But yeah, man,
Former,
I think.
let's see here. Oh,
Oh,
former Chief.
Oh, the former Chiefs punter. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sorry,
former
man. I
Chief.
shouldn't have. I forget you do the show on your phone.
Yeah,
Oh, messed him up. Totally messed him up. I'm sorry, dude. Come on, man. Come back. There you are.
that's what I get for that's what I get for looking on it.
That's what I just said. I was like, man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to
No, it's
mess
all
you
good.
up,
So we
brother.
took a Chief. There we
Hey,
go.
again though, Borgonzi using his connections, and obviously the rest of the coaching staff using their connections, um, to get these players in without
Right,
having to pay the Titans tax. We were just talking about that, and I
right.
honestly believe that the type of the type of coach that Sala is, players want to play for that, especially
And
defensive
Borgo too,
players.
man. Borgo too.
Borgonzi, yeah, like I said, I feel like he has like a Don, like a come to the Titans
Yeah,
and play for me. I'll
right.
make you millions.
What
I'll
does he
make
say?
you a superstar.
I'll give you a favor if you give me. You know what
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Tonight
I
is
mean,
my
you.
daughter's wedding night. I'll
Exactly.
give
I
you
was
a
gonna say
favor.
you asked me this on the night of my daughter's wedding.
Right.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Jordan Elliott, a lot of people are just looking at his straight stats though and saying that it's not great. But over the past 4 years, he has played 97 of a possible 102 games.
Right. He's
So he
got
has.
accountability.
I was gonna say he's got a lot of experience and he's available. And we say
Yeah.
it all the time on the show: availability is your best ability.
Exactly.
So I haven't got the numbers on Joshua Williams or Jordan Elliott or the punter we just signed. But yesterday, all the way up till John Franklin Myers and Wandell and all those guys were signed, we spent $262 million on those 8 players.
Bam.
Yeah, that's some money. Now, how much of that affects this year's cap? We don't know yet. We don't know
Right.
how much, it's all estimated at this point. I've got estimated by Sport Track right now we're sitting somewhere around 27 to 35 million dollars still
Right.
for this year. So I mean, we could still go out and get some decent players for that money.
And we
So
got to
I,
save
I'm
some of that money for the rookies too, right?
we do have to save some money for rookies and undrafted free agents. Yes.
Right.
So that usually takes about 12 to 17 million dollars. I don't know. I haven't looked at rookie contracts this year to know how they go up every single year, but
Right.
somewhere around 12 to 17 million is what you save for the rookie contracts. I don't even
Right.
think it's that much now that I'm thinking about it because I think number one, the number or your round one, even your high round pick like Cam Ward, I think he got somewhere around 1.8 or 2.1 million dollars for his
Right.
first
And the
year in the
guaranteed
NFL.
money doesn't count against the cap, right?
No, that is exactly what counts. Well, it
It's
not
weird, right?
really. Yes, it depends on exactly how the language is in the contract. So,
Right.
like, you could say 100 million guaranteed, but 100 million guaranteed
Oh,
at
I'm sorry. The
signing
signing bonus doesn't
or
count against the cap.
guaranteed at over the next 4
Right.
years, and you can space that out however you want in the contract. That's where most of this.
Right.
That's why you hear the word agreement because they have come to an agreement on how much money they're going to get. They just don't know exactly how they're going to allocate that
Right.
money to that person and in exactly what fashion.
It's the
That's where you
signing
hear the
bonus.
term back-ended contracts, front-ended contracts. Yeah,
Right.
signing bonuses.
I think the
Um,
signing bonus doesn't count against the cap. I know it's one of
no,
them.
I was going to say most of your guaranteed money doesn't count against your cap.
Right.
That comes straight out of the owner's pocket.
Right.
That's why you see when you have a huge free agency and you've got the Cowboys going and getting the top 3 players in free agency because Jerry Jones can give them
Right.
$80 million guaranteed, and it's not a big thing to him, but to our Amy Adams $5 billion net worth, $80 million is a lot of money. I mean
Yeah.
that's no chump change,
No, that's
so
exactly.
you can't dish that out too many times, but at the same time, you have a lot of flexibility with the cap space. When you have that much cap space, you can work some of your cap into your guaranteed money. So I mean, it all works out in contract language, but basically, they take an estimation of what that player is going to average out per year, and then they take out an estimation over whatever the contract space is, cut that cap money, and then that's what they call your estimated cap.
Right.
So, I mean, technically, right now we could have like only $15 million left, but I don't think that's the case. Like I think Sport Track's probably closer to right at 27 to 35 mil, and it could be even as much as 40 to 45 million dollars. We don't know exactly, like I
Right.
said, how those contracts. If they're all back ended contracts, then yeah, we're gonna have a lot of money left over. If they're all front ended contracts, then we're gonna be kind of broke. But they rarely work out that way. So I'm really excited though, man. I'll be honest with you. I In that first hour when I was on my lunch break, I felt like, oh man, here we go. Typical Titans. Everybody's signing
And
people
Borgo was
left
working,
and
bro.
right, and no announcements are coming out about the Titans, and then boom, one, boom, two, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it
I
was
didn't think it was
literally
going to be
like,
that many, man.
it
I
was
didn't.
insane. It was crazy. It got so bad to the point to where Facebook stopped letting me share to groups because they marked me as spam, and all I was doing was
Right.
trying to keep people updated as to how many picks the Titans were making. It was crazy, absolutely
Have you
crazy.
ever seen the Titans do anything like that? This man, I mean, I don't know. I don't
Well,
remember him doing anything like this.
I don't think Carthon spent uh, or got quite as many players
Right.
uh, as Borgonzo did, but that is a huge difference right there. You can set those two aside, and I mean, right now it's hard to say what the money's going to come out to and how's it going to look all on paper or whatever. But there is a huge difference in my eyes here of Rand Carthon spending and Borgonzi spending.
Right.
And again, it's just like a draft. You won't know for a year or two how some of these deals are going to work out. Rondell or Wandell may injure himself in the first year, have a really horrific injury, and never play another down for the Titans or whatever. Stuff like that happens all the time. So you really never know how it's going to work out until it works out. But
Right.
looking at this on the surface, huge difference. Huge difference.
I mean,
The
he
value.
upgraded some positions for sure. That was
Yeah, and like we keep talking about, he didn't have to pay the Titan tags.
right.
Somehow he figured out a way to go, hey man, we're competitors. We're gonna be good in just a couple years. You guys
Well, I
want to
mean,
get on
look at
this
the
train.
coaching staff. I was like, I mean, we got a head coach as a head coach. We got a head coach as an offensive coordinator. We got a head coach as a special teams. I mean, all them guys are head coaches. I mean, they all can
Former
run
head
their
coach
own
defensive tackle.
section, and Salah doesn't have to worry about it. He'll go check on them, but I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
good. We got some good coaches.
that's
So,
honestly my favorite thing about the whole Dable Sala connection thing is the fact that Salah's like, look, man, you have the defense, you get whatever players you want, run whatever
right,
scheme you want, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not an offense guy. I'm going to do this defense thing.
right,
And I absolutely love that, man, because that is exact knowing your strengths. You know what I mean? Knowing where you should butt in and where you shouldn't, where you should
right.
just take a step back and let others do well for you. It's just intelligent, man. It's a sign of growth from his first experience as a head
Oh,
coach.
exactly.
So yeah, uber excited. Got some good players. There's still some decent players out there. You
I
know,
hope to get. I hope to meet Salah on Thursday night, man. I want to try to meet Salah.
I am. That is an you. That's another thing. Okay, so did you see the leak? I'm sure you did. Everybody's calling it the Roblox leak,
Right.
the one on the computer with the really long sleeves.
Yeah, it looked like a hockey jersey.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. When I saw that, I genuinely thought to myself, "Oh shit, there it is." That is honestly, I mean, conceptually what I could see the Titans doing, and I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. And I'm
Right.
hoping that it's different. I'm hoping I'm wrong. You know, and
I
but
just want to see it all together before I make a comment. You know what I'm saying? I want to see
yeah,
somebody. I want whatever player they put on the stage that's going to be in the full uniform. I don't know who it's going to be. It could be Jeff. I don't know. It
it's
could
gonna be either
be
Jeff or Cam,
Cam.
one or the other. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be, right?
I
I
just
mean,
want to see the
might
full
be both.
uniform before I say anything.
My thing is the Titans. We've always had Titans right
Right.
here, or well, I guess for the most part. I don't guess we had them on the Oilers jerseys, but
Right.
anyway, they're from. I don't remember if I actually read this from a reputable one or not, but I think it was Kuharski. Could be wrong. Don't Probably shouldn't have even said that. But anyway, somebody said that they were taking the Titans off and putting Tennessee across there instead of Titans.
Huh.
And I'm not a huge fan of that. Um, but I could see the stars right there. That could look cool.
Yeah.
Or
The one jersey had the 3 stars on each shoulder right here. Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
know.
see.
I was gonna say we'll see what it looks like, man. I don't know if that was an actual rendering that they released today on the field or whatever, or if that was just
Right.
a concept mock-up at this point. I don't know what's real until they
Yeah. You never
actually
know,
play.
right?
Yeah, but
I think they're trying to really do
interesting.
a very good job of keeping it a secret this time and not letting it leak.
Uh, yeah, I honestly think the Fanatics thing was intentional. I think that was an
Right.
intentional leak by the Titans. I think they were
Right.
intentionally doing that. I don't think Fanatics, as huge of a company as they are, would botch something like that.
Right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I don't think so. I think that was intentionally leaked out. But anyway, that's it. I mean, you got any final thoughts or anything? I think we're gonna wrap this one up a
Nah,
little
man. I
early.
think, like I said, they're cooking. Well, I don't want to use cooking. Sorry. They're putting in the work. Borganzi and the guys are putting in the work. It seems like they are genuinely trying to make this team better this year. And we might actually be relevant. I'm not going to freak out like a lot of people are. Oh, we're going to the playoffs. But I do believe we are going to be relevant this year. We're not going to be the same old junk that we've had the last couple of years out there just struggling. I think we're going to be a better football team. So,
I
you know,
agree. 100%. I agree.
yeah.
We are destined for better things. I think
We're
our
looking
dark
up.
days
We're
are.
climbing out the barrel.
I was gonna say I think our dark days are behind us.
Yeah.
Now like I said, yeah, like you said, I'm not jumping on the playoff bandwagon or anything like that, but
All right.
definitely think we're gonna be much improved from a 3-win team we
Yeah.
were last year. So
Really looking forward to Thursday night. That's going to be a fun event. Taking my daughter. So, this is going to be fun. A lot of the Mosh
yeah,
Pit guys are getting together before. So that's gonna be interesting to meet a lot of the new Mosh Pit people that are in the Mosh Pit for the new stadium. Interested in that. So it's gonna be fun. Next couple of weeks are gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Excited to see who they draft with that fourth pick. Hopefully it's Love. I'm on the Love train. A lot of people aren't, but I have boarded the Love train.
I could see it. I mean, that we're gonna
Yeah.
have a draft show, so you know, we'll
Yep.
talk about that, I'm sure, more at length on that show. We've already talked about it a little bit. Why not wear
Yep.
that subject out? I wore out Chig.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let me ask you this: do you think Spears, Pollard, Ridley will be on the squad?
I think Spears has a really good chance of being on the squad.
Do you?
I mean, if we're really if we do draft Love, which we won't. That's the bad thing, man. Is if we do draft Love, we won't let go of Tony Pollard until after the draft.
Right.
So And that's doing a disservice to Tony
Right.
Pollard, especially at his age, because he does
Well,
have some fire left in the tank.
yeah.
And on
I
the
see
right
a
team, he
world
could be good.
where Pollard and Love would be on the team together, and Pollard is the backup,
Nah, I really think if we draft Love, that's it, man.
or Pollard
Pollard's
will be the
gone.
starter, and they'll work Love in, little by little.
I think Love will be the workhorse, man. He's everything. He's
Yeah,
a
he
wide
is.
receiver, he's a running back, and he's great at pass blocking. I
Yeah,
don't really see many holes in his game, man.
not
But
many.
again, it's draft. We
Right,
overhype everything, so
right.
we got to
You
keep
never
that in
know.
mind too. Anyway, love, peace, all that good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you watch the show all the
Yep,
way through, we really appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff,
yep,
because we do it for fun and for you.
yep.
Um, and that's
You
pretty
got
much it.
electrical
We will
problem
see
fixed,
you.
bro.
Yeah, right.
Glad
Um, and
everybody's safe.
yeah, absolutely. Until next time,
Yep,
tighten up.
tighten up. Peace out.
Peace out.